Cowboy, man, out here on the road and had to stop on the south side of Houston with a legend. For those that don't know, you are.
Levi Davis.
All right, Mr. Davis. Man, it's just so many different layers of you, for as a cowboy. And I want to touch on a couple of them if you don't mind. All right.
Okay.
So the layer of cowboy that you are for this, what started you and who started you as a cowboy, as a calf roper?
Well, let me help you with that if you don't mind.
Okay.
Never took the recognition of being a cowboy. I define myself as a calf roper. Some people disagree with that. But
I'm cool with that. I'm cool with that.
I say cowboy is a man that could utilize all aspects of farm work, rodeo, breaking horses, working bulls, cattle work.
Okay.
I give them guys they props. It's something I would never able to achieve, nothing I never really cared for.
All right.
It never interested me. I grew up, I guess, on the poor side of childhood and loved horses.
Okay.
I had a big brother, wasn't my brother, but he'll always be my brother. Cleophas Davis.
Okay.
Taught me to ride horses and drive a car. Few years older than me, but big brother, daddy status,
Oh, wow.
love for the rest of my life. And that's where it started. Never really could afford a horse, so always rode hills. His family had horses. And when I got to the point to get a horse, it was like, this horse got to take care of itself.
What do you mean by that?
This horse got to buy some feed and hay, or I ain't gonna be able to keep him. I mean, the riding of him was good, but he got to be fed and taken care of. So I wandered off into calf roping.
All right.
Started with ground zero. I mean, figure eights, a circle. Started off with a circle on somebody's property. An empty lot, no fence, just riding.
Wow.
And you hear so many youngsters, I say youngsters, that might say they interested in calf roping and they want to get good at it and they don't have this and they don't have that. But if you got that ambition stored in you, you'll find a way.
Find a way.
You'll find a way. I mean, I rope dogs, people walking by, cans, buckets. I learned to use a rope, just playing with a rope. I done burnt kids around the neck before I understood you don't hold the rope when you rope them. But what got me in the calf roping, at a younger age, I was kind of out in the world, and I never thought I was built for the penitentiary. And it slowed me up. From the people I talked to that was into roping and stuff,
Yeah.
if you were gonna be good at it, you had to spend some time with it.
So roping saved you from going.
My life.
Wow. Wow.
My life.
Wow.
My freedom.
Wow. That is.
My everything.
Yeah.
Uh,
Okay.
It gave me a second chance, really. I mean, I come up bad attitude. When you say who helped me, who want to be around a disrespectful youngster? I mean, people that have greatness or accomplish things, I mean, you really don't waste time on, you know what I mean?
Right.
And along the time when I was young, which I'm older now and I understand it better, I don't think you yourself would take a young man that's disrespectful. Or I never really was disrespectful. I just was One that wants to do everything my way, be on my own, and you couldn't tell me much of nothing.
So let me ask you a question. When it comes down south side of Houston, right? Or Sunnyside area that you grew up in?
Yes.
Okay. When you started getting able to rope, how influenceable was when it came down to working horses? Who influenced you? Like, what are some of the guys that influenced you back then?
I always say I was self-made because I always paid attention. I was interested in it, so.
So who was around? Who was around?
I went to rodeos, man. It was
Okay.
the laugh and stop. I went to rodeos and riding a horse, don't know anything. Hell, I didn't know anything. Calf go this way, I go that way, twirling my rope.
That sounds familiar. I remember the first time I went to Macbeth with a horse and an old I guess you would say trail riding saddle on that song, and then Blue said, "Come on in the arena." I wanted to be a pickup man. I went in there and came right back out. So I dig it.
Yeah, but the interest to me was the winners.
Okay.
I sat back. I started out watching everybody.
Okay.
Just, man, I praise people that Garth Brooks should be famous for Thank God for Unanswered Prayers, because I watched guys rope, man, and I thought, if I could only be like him. And man, when I started putting it together, I asked myself, what was wrong with me?
What was wrong with you?
I say, God knows best, so he only answers your best prayer.
For sure.
Because I wouldn't have done nothing with a rope.
Not the way those guys was doing it, huh?
But I watched, and I got into roping because Cleo got hurt.
Okay.
I was around it. I just wanted to be around him, and his older brother Paul Davis was training him to rope, and man, I got to ride the horses when they was finished.
Well, you mentioned Paul Davis.
Yes, that's Cleophas' older brother. And I pushed a mini cattle and brought the calf back, opening gates, untying calf. At this time, I'm not knowing what they instilled inside of me.
And that's what they was doing.
Man, I had started trying to rope a little bit, still not with the intentions of doing anything. I just wanted to be with the pack. So, went to a roping and Cleo got hurt. Well, when he got hurt, I still wanted to go. And yes, I'm from the south side of Houston. I got involved with a friend of mine named Mr. Jerome Bush.
Jerome, I heard that name before.
A lot of people have. He wasn't no sleeper.
Mm.
And riding my horses, man, they were self-made from me.
Mm.
He allowed me to ride his horses. He hauled me around the world with his family, week in, week out.
Was that around the time when they said that you would race barefooted as well, when it came down to
I always
racing?
was tender-footed, so I wore tennis. I
would
would
race.
foot race, but
Yeah.
I not barefooted. I mean,
when foot race, they mean with tennis shoes on.
no, I've been founded all my life. See,
So was that around the time that they found that you can run and catch cows?
I'm not sure. I don't know where the running came out of me at, but
I've heard stories. I've heard stories that guys, they would go to ropings to bet on you twice. They would bet on you to rope, and they would bet on you to race.
Well, it's true, and I went to rodeos to enter twice, to rope and to race. So I mean, normally the race first to be able to rope. I mean, normally that's the format it was in because a lot of times I couldn't rope if I didn't get a race.
Okay.
Was much better at running than roping, but at that time, I mean.
Oh man.
But Jerome allowed me to ride his horses, and he taught me the game. He taught me to enter. He taught me the discipline of a calf roper. He taught me to win. I mean, I could rope, but I didn't have that foundation fully impacted in myself.
If you had a chance, like so. Going up down the road, was your desire to actually be a professional cowboy?
No.
To like to go to the NFL or anything like that?
No. I started roping when I was, I guess, right at 30 years old.
Okay.
And I never thought of being a professional. I roped CPRA.
Okay.
But I never had that dream. I never had that thought.
So it was a weekend deal for you?
Yes.
Okay.
But in my time, we had cowboys that they work was calf roping.
They work was calf roping.
No job.
He say.
No.
Wait a minute. What? How is it that a guy has a job as a calf roper? Like, where does that come from?
If I miss any part in the statement I'm making,
I'm listening.
Plenty guys that see this could help explain it.
Okay.
The great Dexter Gray made a living with a rope. Not pouring no concrete. Not doing no pastor work.
Wow.
Robert Gary, good friend of mine today. He was one of the greats on the scene when I came along.
Robert, so those type of guys that was their job too.
Well, no. From what I know of Robert always worked.
I'm just saying, Dave, if he wanted to, that could be his job.
That could have been his job.
Wow, man, that's saying a lot.
That could have been his job.
That's saying a lot.
When I started roping, man, I went to rodeo in it for $25 and $30. When I started rodeoing, it wasn't no protection over your head. It wasn't no double out, triple out. It had calf roping.
Wait a minute. What's you said the protection over your? What was the protection over your head?
Triple out, double out. They had calf roping, and you entered at your own risk. It wasn't no. I mean.
Oh man.
They had junior calf roping. Don't misunderstand me. They had the juniors. They had the seniors. And they had calf roping.
Okay. Check this out. All right. So I hung out with Bud Ford for a long time, right? And he was saying that if you couldn't beat these guys down south, then you ain't have a chance going anywhere else.
True statement.
He said true statement.
Very true.
True statement.
Give
me a list if you can. Give me a list. I mean.
Well, I'll tell you the guys down south that you had to beat.
Okay. And what time frame was this? Was this around the late 80s?
70s, just say from around 76 up until now.
Come on, man. 76 up to now?
I'm saying.
Nah, we got to narrow it down.
Hold up.
Okay, go ahead.
I'll tell you.
All right.
You had Joe Beaver that roamed these areas.
Okay.
You had Clay Kearney.
Okay.
You had Fred Whitfield.
Okay.
You had Ricky Canton.
Okay. All right.
When we went to jackpots.
That's who you had to go against.
And the good rodeos, the Easter rodeo, our Super Bowl rodeo.
Wait a minute. So you mean to tell me Fred roped at the Easter rodeo? I mean, I'm just saying. Okay, all right, okay.
Fred, Ricky. I'm sure Jordan wrote at an Easter rodeo.
Are you serious?
I would almost
So
put that in stone.
the Easter rodeo was our Super Bowl, our NFL at one
Pretty
time.
much so. It was
Okay.
a big. I mean,
It was big. It was a big deal.
Here in Houston,
Yeah.
you know, Old Mugget was our rodeo. You
Okay,
know,
okay.
Old Mugget. I mean,
I
you
mean
know,
that
we had.
that and going to Hearn.
You heard well before Hearns. It was Madisonville.
Let me back up.
Then Joe, Fred, Ricky, Clay, Bud Ford.
All of them had to go.
Man,
Ooh wee.
our amateur circuit was on that level.
You ain't kidding.
The 6-8 podcast they done came out with was a great thing, and it didn't move me because I seen it over and over again.
Mm.
It wasn't always the 6-8 runs, but it was the same desire you had to have to win.
6'8", yeah.
It was tough. And if you wanted to rope, I'm 18. Okay, we got tied on roping. you want to rope? You got guys a little younger than me. My hat goes off to Rufus Haynes,
Okay.
tough young cowboy that done left us.
So when you say Rufus Haynes, like a lot of people know of a certain era knows of him. What was so unique about Rufus Haynes
Rufus,
as a calf roper?
hell, he beat your ass. Shit. I mean, you know,
He was that sharp, man.
You had Rufus. You had Glenn Jackson.
Glenn Jackson, yeah.
You had Dion.
Okay.
You had
So you say
youngsters to.
okay? Wait a
that
minute.
would-
So Rufus Haynes could do a 7'3". He would be in the 7. He could be in the 7s in a low 8
At any given time.
at any given time.
Or let me rephrase.
Okay, I'm listening.
Their best runs was gonna be narrowed down to somewhere in that area.
You,
Any of them youngsters.
jeez.
Any of them youngsters.
7, a low 7. I mean low
See,
8.
that wasn't at the beginning of my roping. That was along when I had got where I could rope a little bit and could kind of withstand it for a little while.
So what if you had to say something about your best run, what would be the number?
I've tied calves in 7 seconds.
7?
7.3, 7.5.
Okay, say that then. Say that.
And I'm high on what I done because I'm gonna go back to the beginning and say that, I mean, I feel like I was self-made.
Man, but 7s?
And I mean, it took work to get to that now. I mean, you can sit here and say that, but that don't paint the picture.
Okay.
Most of my training and help in calf roping came from sitting on the porch talking, not in the pen actually roping.
How's that?
I spent the many mornings, I'm gonna give 2 years of my development of roping being at Mr. Grayhouse, Duncan Grayhouse house. When he get his cup of coffee, I was sitting on his front porch.
Mr. Duncan, I asked Greg Gooden about Mr. Duncan. How influential was he to your roping?
He was a great influence because the time he took to sit and conversate with me, I always been good at hearing, seeing, and utilizing on my own. Mr. Duncan, we never practiced the mornings when I was going. We never got in the pen. Dexter, me and Dexter held so many conversations about
Rope.
match ropings he was in.
So you got the information from listening to what Dave was saying?
The match ropings he was in, the rodeos he was in, the preparations he made to win, the way he looked at things, the things that got his attention to win the rodeos. And back to when Cleo got hurt and I went to going with Mr. Bush and his family, I didn't know I had inside of me what I had inside. I didn't know a lot of things I had picked up from being around, I didn't even know I had in me.
Mm.
If somebody, which nobody probably did, but if anybody paid attention to my roping, they'll say I moved kind of fast to get to, I guess, my higher level in roping.
Mm-hmm.
Because my mindset and the discipline I got from listening and paying attention.
So let me ask you a question. You think if you would have had the opportunity early on in life to go to that next level, you think you would have?
Well, I'm a firm believer in this.
I'm listening.
If anything was different, everything probably would have been different.
Okay.
I may have not made it where I was today in roping. I may have been greater. But it's a possibility, just like the highs, for the lows. If anything would have changed, I wouldn't have been the Levi I was in the rodeo.
All right, I take that. I take that. The reason why I say that because I know that it was a lot difficult for a young person coming out of Southeast Houston to have the ambition to see the Yellow Gates. Even if it wasn't presented, if it would have been presented back then to say, hey, look, this is what you can do to get to the NFR, and this is the roadmap. If we had somebody already from this area that went there and showed us, hey, this is what we need to do to get there in your era.
Well, like I say, when I started roping, I had kids.
Okay. Like you say,
I had responsibilities,
Yeah,
and
I get
roping just couldn't be my only concern of life. I mean, when you have the chance as a child, and it's all there for you, the horses, the pins and stuff, you have to take advantage of it. But you can't take advantage of it
if you don't have it.
If you don't have that desire inside of yourself.
Yeah, say that. Say that.
I trained at home when I got to the point to have a pin on somebody's property. I didn't know who it belonged to. I put me a little piece of pin up.
Look,
I had
you
my
homesteaded on somebody.
My calf shedding ponies that I would rope.
I think I know what you're talking about too.
Belford, Canyon
Yeah.
in 288.
You homesteaded on that property.
And for 27 years.
Are you serious, man?
Yes, sir.
I seen that place you had over there. It was set up too.
And when I got the call, I felt like they had took my land. But I actually roped Shetlands all week and went and beat guys with calves. But I had to utilize what I had.
What you had, yeah.
I had to utilize what I had. I also tell youngsters today, if you come and talk to me about roping and you tell me when I get me a trailer and when I get this, I'm gonna start roping, my first words is, you'll never start.
You'll never start.
You'll never start. If your life got to be perfect for you to rope, life not a perfect situation.
So it's almost like what we got right now, right here. Like, this is not perfect, but we making do.
You happy with it? I'm a little uncomfortable, bro.
All right, y'all. Look here. I had to come out here and talk to Mr. Levi It's a couple more questions. I know you're a little bit uncomfortable. I still got to ask you a couple more questions. We talked about your beginning. We talked about some of the guys that helped you along the way, and a lot of people that you talked to along the way. There's still a lot of people that don't know about how impactful the late '90s, what the '90s were for calf ropers down south. Is there any other any roping arenas or any other calf ropers that you can kind of mention that you had to go against down here?
Man, I rodeoed, not to disrespect nobody. I don't mean this in no harmful way. My attention was based on the winners.
Okay.
And at the time I came along in roping, man, we roped every night. It was a jackpot. It was rodeo arenas.
Wait a minute. I ain't made up. You mean y'all every night?
Every night of the week, Monday nights. I actually took off on Monday nights because we rodeoed the weekend and stuff. I took off on Monday nights.
Wow.
Tuesday nights, we went to Mr. Sidney's, or we went to Mr. Higgins on the north side.
Okay.
We went to Jimmy Canton's. We went, man, Sidney Johnson's. Duncan Grayhard. We went to Baby Boy. We even roped at Mr. Booker's. We roped.
Wow.
It was roping every night, and every night you got 15, 20 calf ropers or more.
Coming to rope.
Every night.
Wow.
That was why some of the guys' job was calf rope.
I get it.
You know, I get often asked, certain people ask me why I don't help youngsters with their roping, and you have to see something in somebody to get involved in them with roping. Because it take a lot. It take a lot. And nobody really, the average person that help a young person with their roping,
Okay.
do it for nothing. And when I say do it for nothing, they don't have a school. They not teaching classes. They like you. They see something in you. Sometimes they see where they could use you to help themselves with their horses that they can't do. Either way, they see something, I would say, great in you.
Right.
And I call him my son. I got a young man, Mr. Derek Poole, come to me.
Derek Poole come to you?
Yeah.
To rope?
To learn the rope.
Are you for real?
Yeah.
See, that's probably one of the reasons that he helped so many other youngsters, because you took out a chance to take out the time to help him.
Well, I really didn't take the time out to help him. He came to me, and I mean, he really wanted the game, though.
Right.
I could picture it like yesterday. He come to me, the first day he come to me, boy, he pulled his horse out the trailer, saddled his horse up.
Yeah.
He had been to some youth rodeos and won breast collars and hay bags, and you know the things that everybody get for participating. man, he saddled his horse up, and he had a little horse, chest kind of narrow, breast collar this wide. Because he did a little team roping and stuff too. He had a big old breast collar.
Yeah.
So I walked to his horse. I take his breast collar off and sling it in the bush.
Were you serious?
We don't ride. We calf ropers over. This the first day now. This how we start. He hung in there. And if anybody asked me about somebody I helped, I'm going to mention him.
Okay.
And the simple reason I mention him is because right today, Derek have his own business. He got his family, and he have helped many a kid.
Many kids.
He have helped many a kid, and still help.
Yeah, yeah.
He not only helped many a kids, he helped many a grown folks too.
Okay, since you mentioned that, I'm gonna let y'all know this podcast is sponsored by Henderson Propane as well.
See, I didn't know he was helping you too.
Along with Well Done Plumbing, they're one of the title sponsors for On the Road with Cowboy World. So I just wanted to make sure that I mentioned that. So go ahead.
But right now, as busy as Derek be, get much practice, much time to ride his horses. His life is actually full.
Right.
And he go to rodeos from time to time. He not overlooked. They still know
Who he is.
he have to be what he can beat me. He can beat me. No, I'm saying.
Wait a minute. So, for the people in the back that didn't hear what you just said, he can beat you.
Yes.
He can beat you.
The people in the roping, I'm saying. He could beat you.
Oh,
He's not just in the
you said not actually beat you, but he can beat the ones in the rope.
Me and whoever else in it. He have a chance.
Oh, he has a chance to beat you.
With the foundation he have in his roping.
Okay, I'm not picking. I know you have a match rope coming up. I'm not picking, but in your career, I'm pretty sure there's been a lot of match ropings that you've been in. What has been your toughest match rope? Who was it?
Man, I don't know. I've lost match roping, so I figured those was the toughest one. Mr. Melvin Washington from Warden,
Okay.
Egypt, or wherever he is. I need to know where so I can stay out of his way. But Melvin beat me twice.
Shout out to Mr. Washington out there, way down south.
I've been beat. I mean, I matched a lot. I won a lot. And
So that was like one of your toughest ones.
again, I lost it, so it had to be tough on me. I mean, winning could be a tough battle, but I'm only human, so I'm gonna say when I won, it was easy.
Okay.
That's the lie I'm gonna tell. I
That's the lie.
mean, you know, when you get that win, you could just say what you want. I mean, who could disagree that when you know I won? So hey, man, it was easy.
Okay. So check it out, y'all. Get ready. Coming soon. Mr. Levi is gonna be actually roping against
Willie Murray.
Willie Murray. That's gonna be something.
Well, Willie Murray a good friend of mine.
Yeah. I mean, him and his wife they're amazing.
It goes back to the North and South. Man, I battled North and South ever since I've been rodeoing and roping. And when I say North and South, it don't include all the calf ropers from the North. It includes the calf ropers that deal with the hoorah and the rigmarole that we do. See, you can't just, when you say North and South.
Is he the king of it?
Willie no king nowhere. Willie no king nowhere.
I'm not starting nothing, but I'm just saying. I mean, if you gonna go to a match roping and Mr. Willie there, it's gonna be a whole lot of
fun.
It's gonna be a whole lot of fun.
It's gonna be fun.
And if you can't stand it, don't go.
It's gonna be fun. It's gonna be fun. Like I say, what me and Willie doing is not a grudge thing. We both old school. We both done won, and I think I beat Willie before.
And you got both of y'all have some good horses.
Well, let him tell it. He the only one got a good horse.
Oh, that's what. Oh, that.
I have something to say about that, but.
That was another question I wanted to ask you real quick. Were there? I mean, you've created horses. Was there any? Did you run across a bloodline that you liked, or what do you have to say about that?
Well, I'm gonna damage your podcast here because I'm the one to say I never rode no papers.
All right, so there it is. You heard it from right here. He had.
I never rode no papers.
He never
so
rode any papers.
I've rode grade horses, won against some of the best bloodline that people say existed.
Okay.
And I mean, it still depends on the hands the great bloodline goes into. So, a breed could be a start. Like I say, I never showed animals. I never been, if you go to talking about Doc Bar and all these different bars and these great bloodline horses, man, let me see one, how he look. I ain't gonna even ask you for the papers. He got a good disposition.
Yeah.
He the age I'm looking for, and I think I could do something with him.
Yeah.
Shit, I ain't gonna end him in no show.
Yeah.
I'm gonna go try to hustle with him. So I ain't never entered a hustling match and they needed no registration.
All right, let's get to this part right here. When it comes down to actually, you're a farrier as well. Did you go to school for farrieing, or how did that come about?
I went to school for Farrier. It's called School of Life. I had 5 horses.
Come on, man.
Well, I'm just telling the truth.
Okay. So who instructed you on how to shoe horses?
I had my brother-in-law now, Mr. Gary Riches.
Okay, Mr. Gary Riches. Okay.
And he would come and do my farrier work for me.
Okay.
I've always been a person, if I'm involved in something, I try to learn all aspects of what I'm involved in so I could do it for myself.
Okay.
Done a bunch of gambling in my time. Don't trust the next person quite that much. So, I mean, if I lose, if I fail, I point it at me.
All right. So if he's also a farrier horse trainer. I mean, he's trained horses. I'm not gonna say that that's what his deal is. I know he's trained his own horses.
Yes. I trained a few horses for a few people.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
I
So
trained
you put a good 30 days on something.
I put a good year or two on some horses. And
Okay.
I trained a couple of horses for Mr. Duncan.
Okay.
He sold for, decent money. I mean, fair money or whatever. I trained a few horses for some of my friends that they enjoyed until the horses, they sold or the horses passed away.
All right. So if you see this and you know that this gentleman has a pretty good hand, then they might want to contact you.
No,
Say no.
not in training horses. That's a
I just
different.
wanted to make sure.
That's a different level. You have to have the facilities and the time and stuff.
I had to put that in there.
Yeah.
I want to say thank you so much for your time. Before we end this, is there anything that's on your heart that you would like to say on your career as a calf roper? What would you put out that people can know who you were?
Well, I didn't rodeo for the world to know who I was. Roping and rodeoing was for myself. And I know who I was, I know what I done, and I'm happy with that. I'm pleased with that. What others may think about me and stuff wouldn't ruffle a feather, because everybody's entitled to their opinions, and I could accept that. But the things I done for me. I enjoyed every bit of doing it, and I can say, calf roping don't owe me nothing.
That's what I'm talking about. And a good foot race don't either. So
no. Before you close this out,
all right,
sending this message to Mr. Willie Murray.
Go ahead, tell him something.
Get ready. Put that on the flyer when you ready.
All right, y'all.
We come and see you at your house.
Check it out, y'all. This is 80 Hatton Cowboy World. You are?
Levi Davis.
All right.
Southside Calf Roper.